What's up guys, this is my Nokia 8 and this is basically my first video regarding any software update for the Nokia 8. So I'm really very excited to show you. This is one of my favorite brand of all time. What we're going to talk in this video, number one thing, we're going to talk about how to install this Nokia 8 Android Oreo update. Number two, whether you should install it or not. And number three, I'm going to show you a speed test between the Android Nougat 7.1.1, which is the latest official, and also benchmarking comparison with the same versions like 7.1.1 versus the 8.0.0. So a couple of things we're going to talk about. So let's start with the number one thing, how to install it. So you have to check the description. There is a link, direct link, which is Nokia Beta Labs. On the link, you have to click that link on the description, fill some information like your name and IMEI number or the network operator. Then after that, you will get an OTA update. So that will be size near to more than a gigabytes. I'm not sure whether it is varying or it is fixed, but maybe just more than a gigabyte. So installation will take a few minutes because Android Oreo installs in the background, so you don't need to bother with those things. And guys, I'm getting my new mic today, so please, maybe there's some disturbance going on. I'm just waiting for the morning, so they just didn't fix it, so I'm just working like that. So number two thing, whether you should install it or not. So yeah, you can install it, but be sure to take backup. At least copy all the stuff on your SD card, because this phone support that, and this is one of the best feature of any Android smartphone if they have the SD card. So always take backup. It is always advisable because anything can happen. Number three thing, the speed test we'll talk about later. So guys, this is what you can see. This is the Nokia 8 Oreo update, Nokia 8 Android Oreo update. So going inside the setting, this is about phone section. So in case you never have seen any Android Oreo update, so please check my playlist, Android O tips and tricks, something I'll put in the description. So that will cover all the basic thing, and especially for the Nokia 8, because this is running near about the same what you see on the Google Pixel. So basically it's running on some task behind that, so you can get exactly the same thing what has the Pixel, and more or less you have the same launcher too. So this is your Android Oreo version, and this Easter egg has now been changed. Now there's a real Oreo. So watch my 8.1.0 stuff. So as you can see, this is exactly looking the same what you have in the Pixel, so nothing too much change. And compared to the manufacturer like the OnePlus, so they still are on the Android 8.0 beta, but open beta actually, but they have the same Android Nougat layout. I really don't understand. I'm quite surprised because at least they have to change the UI. Maybe in the next open beta they will change it, so that depends on company. So I prefer the stock one, and I'm quite surprised guys, because it's a few months Nokia is in the market. I mean the latest handset, so they are most of the times the number one manufacturer to send the monthly security update. And let's see, last time the OnePlus was the first company who pushed the latest Android Nougat on 31st December. So let's see when which company is going to launch this time the official, I mean just rollout, not the out of the box experience. I'm talking about the OTA update. So I'm hoping either Nokia or OnePlus should be the first company after the Google Pixel. So let's start with the launcher. So right here you can see this is one new thing came with this update. So you can change the shape actually. So this feature is there on the Google Pixel launcher on the Google Pixel devices. So once I have the Pixel 2 XL on the number, I will show you. So but you can still sideload this Pixel launcher from the Android Oreo, but you won't get this Google Now Swipe feature. If you want that feature, so stick to the default Pixel launcher for the earlier version, that is 2016 model. But you're not having this Google search bar on the dock. Maybe in the after version when it is final, you're going to get it. So inside the application app drawer is pretty simple. Settings is kind of overhaul, and you do have some new 6 style, some cool stuff. So this is what the basic launcher. Alright guys, let's start the speed test. So there are two screens. Right side you can see this is after the upgrade, that means it is the device is running Android 8.0.0. The left side we have the official 7.1 that you might be having on your device. So I'm just going to start the all test with the launching basic application. So far on the initial test you can see applications are launching quickly, slightly faster on the Android Oreo, but let's see what happens later. So now small applications, that doesn't matter, and I'm just taking always same apps and games because that will give me exactly idea and feel how much time difference do we have. Already the count is running in the background. I will show you at the end of them, and you can take an application game. So here you can see on the Android Nougat I am on the Pokemon Go, while I'm just going to start the Pokemon Go on the Oreo. So that is something nice. So seems like as of now beta is not working as fast, and it should not be, because beta softwares aren't meant for performance. They are meant for fixing bug fixes. Maybe when it is official you're going to get updates. So right, you can see on the Nougat I am on the Dead Trigger 2 still completed, and I'm just going to launch the X Fold 8. But here on the Oreo I've just started the Dead Trigger 2, so already we are 2 applications faster on the Android Nougat. Let's see, X Fold 8 is kind of heavy game. So here we go. Now I'm going to start another application. This is Twitter Lite. let's do some Chrome browser loading test. So since we are already running faster, so I cannot show you guys exactly matching, but that exactly seems like Android Nougat is still working faster. So if you really want a very quick snappier performance, definitely wait for at least 1 or 2 build, or maybe just you can wait for 1 or 2 months. Maybe by December you're going to get the official Android Oreo. So if you're very eager to try that out, so difference is not too much, just a couple of seconds difference I will say between 1 or 2 application. Other than that, it's okay. So I'm just about to resume all the apps and games started resuming. As you can see on the Nougat, we have one game on the memory and the Subway Surfer is loading. This is something I really don't like about the stock Android, why they are just giving 4 gigabytes of RAM, because the demands are getting increasing. 4 gigabytes I believe is just, okay, it is not sufficient. That is a more precise term. So Pokemon Go more always reload, so please watch the comparison with the OnePlus 5. That was the only I found the device which is holding Pokemon Go in the memory. It looks like it is taking a lot of memories. So now the Trigger 2 is in the memory, and here we go. You can see on the Oreo Pokemon Go is still loading, so one game was in the memory. X-Fold 8 is in the memory, so that's nice. At least they are doing better job compared to that. Now I'm on the Twitter, loading Pokemon Go is done on the Oreo. So let's see other games. Subway Surfer not in the memory, still loading. We are about at the camera finishing our task settings, and this is stuff. So here on the Oreo, Trigger 2 is also loading. So memory management looks like it's not good. That is why it is slightly behind in everything else. So as I mentioned guys, this is not for performance and not automation, this is about the bug fixing. But X-Fold 8 is in the memory, that is nice. So 2 minutes 45 seconds was the overall time for the Android Nougat. So that is actually minimum. I've shown you on average I have got 2 minutes 52 seconds, sometimes 3 minutes 16 seconds. So I'm just taking the best one, and on the Oreo I did have tried a couple of times. Then I'm going to show you this one, the result. So I'm about to complete here on the Oreo 2. So let's see. And camera, then after that setting is left. Camera, I'm really disappointed, is very slow actually. I really don't know. We'll cover that in the complete update. So there it is guys, 3 minutes 26 seconds, near about 20 seconds different overall. So let's start with the benchmarking, starting with the N2. So those are the old score. 174K is a kind of average score for Snapdragon 35. I'm just doing cut and shot. I'm about to complete 174K on the Nougat. Oh my god, 180K, that is the highest I've ever seen on any 35 device. So here are the key benchmark result. I'm going to start the score. So they should be coming somewhere near to 6000 plus. So 6.5K versus 6.7K, that's a pretty much great scores. So guys, there you have it. This is your Nokia 8 Android Oreo update. So in case still have concerns, queries, just comment here. You can follow me on the Twitter at @GI support for getting faster reply there. So once again, thank you so much for watching. This is Saurabh. I'll talk to you very soon. Have a great day.